Laura, how are you?
I'm really good. How are you, Bláthnaid?
You are a very, very busy one. Back and forth, always to and from London, but is it lovely to come home?
It's great to come home, and it's great to come home for such a worthy cause. And like I've been working with Plan for the last 5 years, so it's always a treat to come home, especially where it's something for them.
Amazing. So tell me about the exhibitions. Amazing.
So this is the Her Story exhibition, and you know it's really, really nice. It's very visual. You can see pictures all behind us now, and Jason Clark, an Irish photographer who's superb, went off to Sierra Leone and took pictures of girls aged between a few months old up to 18. Then came to Ireland and took pictures of their counterparts, let's say. And it's just so nice because it's quite a positive, visually stunning thing to look at, and it kind of represents what Plan is all about.
And what can people do then to help? Just normal people, like how can they help?
You know, it's so simple. If you go to becauseimagirl.ie, you know, it's always trying to fundraise. I sponsor a little girl, and it's €25 a month. If you don't have that amount of money, you can donate whatever you can. And you know, it's just awareness, I think, and just putting it out there and people to know that in this day and age, you know, in 2013, there are girls who still can't go to school because they are a girl.
But listen, I also want to talk to you about you in general, because you're in magazines, you're everywhere. Is it kind of, how do you cope with it? Because obviously, like your day-to-day life, probably it's kind of getting harder and harder to do normal things.
Do you know what? It's life. It comes part and parcel, and I get to wake up in the morning and do the job I love. And you know, things like this. Sometimes I moan about stuff, and I'm like, you know, you might get followed by a photographer, or you might have to get up early in the morning to fly somewhere. And then you look at girls, other places in the world, who don't even have and I'm like, what am I complaining about? Like, if that's one part, I know sometimes it's fun to dress up and you get pictured and it's nice. Other times it's not so nice, but you know what? That's one little bad part amongst all the good parts that kind of come into my job. So I can't complain.
And I have to say as well, we've got something in common. We're both from Bray, and we both went to the same school.
Yes. And they do well.
It's so funny.
Basically teach people to talk lots.
Yeah, absolutely. But listen, give some advice. Now, there's lots and lots of girls and guys out there watching, and they want to be presenters. So give them some useful advice.
My advice, because like a lot of people kind of ask my kids and stuff, go, how do I be a presenter? Make sure it's what you want to do, because you know what it's like. People think it's real glamorous, and you'll see in magazines all dressed up. It ain't like that. You have to love what you do, and if it is what you love to do, and if you're doing it for the right reasons, don't do it for the fame, because that's not always cracked up to be. And there's a lot of like tired nights, and it's a lot of hard work. But if you want it, and if you really, really want it, just don't give up on the dream.